Hi everybody, good morning. This is Tom from Bamatronic Solutions, and in this video I'm gonna introduce you to a very exciting new feature from Facebook, and it's called two-factor authentication. If you have your cryptocurrency wallet, I'm pretty sure you're very much familiar with what's called two-factor authentication. That's 2FA. Most times it's written as 2F and A. I'm gonna assures this. Um, too many times you see it written like this, 2FA. Alright, and that simply means two-factor authentication. Alright, simply means two-factor authentication. The two-factor authentication. And now what two-factor authentication actually does is that whenever you try to log into an account, a kind of token or kind of password is sent to your mobile phone, and you have to input that code or that token into the web page that you were trying to log into before it grants you access. Now this is going to resolve a whole lot of problems with the Facebook system. Sometimes you log into a computer system somewhere, and then maybe you forget to log out, and maybe you've already logged into somewhere else, but because you did not log out on this one, it automatically just comes in. I think that's going to be history right now, and it's going to actually cut the excesses of people that like spying into people's Facebook accounts. So let's see how that goes. So Facebook has introduced two-factor authentication, and like I tried to explain earlier, it says when you turn on two-factor authentication, you'll be asked to enter a login approval code each time you access your Facebook account from a new phone or computer. If someone other than you is trying to access your account, they won't be able to log in. Wow, isn't that so cool? And the reason they're not going to be able to log in is because when the authentication code or the approval code is sent, it's going to be sent to the mobile phone that it's with you. Therefore, the persons are not going to be able to get the code to input on the Facebook page for them to get access. Right, and here we're going to look at the steps you need to follow for you to turn on two-factor authentication. And it's saying for you to turn on two-factor authentication, you have to go to more and tap account settings. All right, so I'm gonna show us that. Okay, maybe let me run through this. When I'm done running through this, I would now show you on the live account. So for you to turn on two-factor authentication, you go to more, which is the three dots you have at the top, and then you go to account settings. All right, now when you get to account settings, you tap on security and login. All right, when you go to security and login, you have to now tap use two-factor authentication. All right, now when you do that, you tap two-factor authentication to turn it on just the way it is here. All right, two-factor authentication to turn it on. All right, it's a kind of radio button that's there for you to turn on two-factor authentication. All right, now the Facebook is gonna walk you through a couple of steps, right, for you to set up your login approvals. Okay, now when you're done with that, you need to enter your mobile phone number. Okay, and then you enter the code. A code will be sent to your mobile phone. All right, just like it's gonna be taking effect after you complete your setup. The first time it's gonna happen to you before you're able to actually activate the two-factor authentication. All right, and when you're done, you have to tap confirm. You put in the code that has been sent to your mobile phone, and then you tap on confirm. All right, when you've done the confirmation and you have a message saying you're done setting up login approvals, tap on close. You're going to see a button that says close there. Alright, now when a login is attempted from a computer, a phone, or browser you haven't used before, now you're going to be notified and you'll be asked to approve it with a login approval code. Now the login approval code will be sent as a text or as an SMS, alright, to you, so that you can get it in your Facebook app. You can also approve a login with a security key if you have one. Okay, so it's gonna come as a kind of text. It's going to come as a text. Okay, and then when you enter the code and you tap continue, you now get a notification from two-factor authentication, and if it wasn't you that tried to log in, so that you'll be able to secure your account. It says if you get a notification from two-factor authentication and know it wasn't you who tried to log in, will help secure your account. Alright, now for you to learn more about extra security features now to create a more secure password and to keep your account more safe and secure, you need to click on the links here. Alright, it gives you some hot topics. Alright, secure passwords and all that. Okay, so that's basically how you set up two-factor authentication. Alright, so what I'm gonna do right now is to basically show you how you are gonna do what I've just explained if you're in your Facebook account. Alright, so let me come here. This is my Facebook. So I'm gonna come to settings. Okay. And I'll say security and login. Now maybe I'll take you back. Just trying to take you back so you see from the very first step. So let me put in Facebook. So the Facebook page pops up. Okay, and this is my account on Facebook. So what you need to do is tap on this down facing arrow here. Alright, tap the down facing arrow next to the question mark. Tap on this down facing arrow, okay, and you go to your settings. Alright, now when you come to the settings, under general, the next thing you see is security and login. I say security and login, and now you can now see extra security, setting up extra security, and you see use two-factor authentication. So you tap on this. So it says login with a code from your phone as well as a password. Okay, so if you want to do that, you can now say use two-factor authentication is off. You now say setup. Right, say setup. And are you sure you want to set up two-factor authentication? For the next 7 days, do not require a second factor to turn off two-factor authentication. Now, if you want to turn off, if you actually want to turn on two-factor authentication, I'm going to say enable, right? But I don't want to set it up on my account. So I believe you now know how to set up two-factor authentication. If you have any problems, if you have any questions, you can drop them down below in the comment section and we'll do what to attend to them. I hope this has been very helpful to you, especially people that you found out people that have been fingering your Facebook accounts and trying to snitch on you. And if you enjoyed this, I would say subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, like the video, share it so that others can also benefit from it. And that's all from us for now. To have a very lovely day and bye.